had a daughter by the name of Shima. And Shima was a teenage daughter. I'm sure some of you may have teenage daughters as well. They can be very moody at times. They only do things when they wish to do. And 1400 years ago, the nature of a female is exactly the same as it is today. Shima says one day, and her job was to take care and herd the livestock and the goats that belonged to Halima and her husband to go out grazing and feed them. Shima one day says, "My mother, I'm too tired today. I'm not going to do the chores that you've assigned to me." Halima looks at her, "Shima, if you don't do it, who will? Your father is old. He has to go and tend to other things. I have to look over all of the children. Only you are capable. If you don't take them for one day, they could starve, they could die, they could get sick." So Shima, she begins to, patiently wait for her mother to kind of say something. And perhaps your kids have tried to manipulate you in such a way as well. So eventually Halima says, "Shima, tell me what do you want, and then you can go." So Shima says, "One day when you were gone a couple of days ago, I took Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, set a baby. After that I made an oath. I will never go anywhere without Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wasallam." Why, Shima? She says, "When I was with him, I noticed 3 miracles." What are those 3 miracles? She says, number 1, individuals would come as I was walking with the animals. They would come and they would say salam, and they would say marhaba, and they would kiss, and they would love, and they would attend to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, people I had never met. And I felt fakhr, I felt pride that they're congratulating, that they're saying this individual has so many capabilities. She says at the same time, usually when I was walking, I'd have to run after the goats and run after the cows or run after the sheep. She says, as long as Rasulullah was in my grasp, all of the goats were making a line behind me. None of them crossed my path. She said, second, there was a cloud atop our heads for the duration, for as long as Rasulullah was in my grasp. Not a single ray of sunlight hit me directly because of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And thirdly, she says that if Rasulullah isn't with me, what used to happen is at the end of the day, I have to go running after the goats to herd them, to gather them, to bring them back to the farm. But she says, when Rasulullah is with me, I sit on a tree. As soon as the goats and the sheep and the lamb and the livestock, they finish their grazing, they make a circle around me. For the rest of the day, all that we do is do ziyarah of the face of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. That is Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa